Okay, Coach, it is a brisk night in the Midwest as we bring you football from Paul Brown Stadium in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Get up! 180! Mike's 49!
Let's get the ball!
First carry for Raquel Armstead. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Get nowhere.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On second down, Armstead. Finding room at the 30. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Trubisky. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Mike! 57's Mike! Let's go, let's go! 57's the Mike! 57's the Mike!
Now on 2nd and 13. Allen.
Give me that ball!
Looking left side, and it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Boys, let's go.
That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Check
so here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike to 59. They're going to need some therapy after this.
Now Howard. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Mike 59. Mike's 59. Let's go, D.
Half.
Mike, check, 59.
Check. 11 now. Allen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here we go.
Alert 3.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
They do not
It'll be a
score,
pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Check. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. So we got man.
Alert!
Mike's 59. 59.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
He don't want none.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Willis, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Trubisky will throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. It's a big game. Now it's Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now it's Trubisky. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looked like he tried it all there. Tried to use some physicality, right? Tried to use some footwork, some head fakes, but he was covered the entire way. Dogged in every step. That forced the incompletion. No separation at the end of the route.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
At their own 20-yard line.
Mike.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Fresno.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. Early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a 1st down on the play.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Alert! Here we go, G. Bang, 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 bang.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I see you, boy.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Mike's 5'9". You.
Alert!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 28. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
59. Push him back. Push him back.
Half.
On 1st down, it's Howard, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Crown 80! Hey, home. Monday.
59. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
We go.
From the gun, it's Allen. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Carl Lawson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
I got one.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he finds a man on the crossing route. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Allen now on 1st down. He leaves this one for Howard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jordan Howard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is.
That's it,
situation.
Baby.
They've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
At the 33-yard
Here's
line.
a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Alert.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
Showing it.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left
They
with a
don't
3rd
want
and
it,
2.
fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas. All
180.
Let's get it. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Third and 2, now Trubisky. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 21-yard line.
Mike's
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 25-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
56. We go.
They run with Howard. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting them in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Allen's throw is complete, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Allen now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going, 8 of 10. It's first down. Throwing now is Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Now Allen to throw. To throw again. Try to lay one up deep. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Allen to throw once more. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Landry now on the return. 12 yards on the return that time.
Let's go, let's go.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes if you have a game...
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Rodney Anderson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey,
They're
D-line,
out in
let's get in
front.
there.
Last
Let's get in
time they
there,
had to
Hat.
punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down, Buffalo.
Mike's 5'9".
On the ball.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll run on first down. Howard. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Go.
From the 40 now on second down. Allen. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. This secondary has been roasted in this first half. They're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
And the Bills' first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready? Check 99. Check 99.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Come on, QB, come on.
To throw, it's Allen. He's going to fire one deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown, baby. Touchdown.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right. He's tight right here.
Now Trubisky.
Three down.
Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Now Trubisky on first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Keep playing hard.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has to have hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy in the backfield once. You're right, maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mike, 49. Let him know.
Going with Armstead, a first down carry.
Check.
10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Let's go.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
53. 53.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Now a run with Anderson, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Come on, oh.
They'll run it. Here's Anderson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he'll take this across the 25.
Come on,
extra
fellas.
yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust them.
Into heavy traffic, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
My man, my boy.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This one fielded at the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
We're going to shut you down.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
At the Bills' 25-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's
Mike,
second and 8.
53. Mike, 53.
Again, Anderson. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Your trip
Double
is
this guy
here,
has
baby.
to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Matt Milano make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Mike,
57's Mike.
we ain't giving up nothing today.
On first down, it's Howard. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Out. Check.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Give me the ball.
In for the score. And the Bills will add on to their lead. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with a touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, little demoralizing. This field goal, you always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Check pass.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And Anderson's got it. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Don't say nothing.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it.
All day, every day.
That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins got home that time. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said at the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now Landry. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they can put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Let's get off the field, D.
On 1st down, Trubisky. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
About it and bring it.
Alert.
Now Trubisky to throw. Going back to Landry. This time he's got him complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd down at the 49-yard line.
180.
53. Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill.
Alert.
Mike, 53. Check 53.
Play action. Now Trubisky. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Trubisky now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's out.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
You go tight. You got tight.
Again, it's Howard. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward. They won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
59.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Running with Howard. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking,
let's go, baby.
Yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A pair of first downs gives them a first and 10 up at the 44. A give to Howard, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Don't be mad. It's more coming.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Geno Atkins able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Allen under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Boom!
Carl
That's how we
Lawson,
do it, baby.
his second sack of the night.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken in at the 22. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at my special, something that can fool them and give you a big play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Willis, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Trubisky will throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
There we go.
What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? They used to carry quarterbacks when they caught the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You better talk to your
Sheldon
boy.
Rankins able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
What you got, Heavy?
Now
Give me
it's
something.
Trubisky.
Give me something. Here we go.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and that takes us from second to third down. The Bengals on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 19. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that? And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 and about the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Hey, here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
You see me out here?
Trying to get it to Landry there.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Time to go. Night. Shift. Watch the shift.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Let's go.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
Mike's 59.
I'm coming after you.
They'll run on 1st down. Howard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. To the air, Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And all the way down inside the 5.
Here we go.
Here we go.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Day. It's going to be a
On 1st and goal, Howard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, Betty,
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. They'll try again with Howard. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jordan Howard. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know, just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. From the 35 on 2nd down, Trubisky. He's got the hook up to McLeod. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Let's go.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Do you know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen as a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Woo! You got him.
From 10 yards out. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. So now Trubisky will lead his guys to the line. They'll go for 2 here.
Hey, keep it up.
Trubisky to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly...
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 37.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
A big play here for Buffalo.
59.
44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice
2nd
hit,
and 10 coming up. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus.